Broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, we got just a few games, Tim, in the books. Is it too early to come to major conclusions with what we've seen so far?
Well, Kevin, I know off of these early results, we want to go ahead and jump to later in the year. And that's the nature of the job. People want to know, and they want us to evaluate and predict, but an awful lot is going to change in this league for all of these teams over the next several months.
Can't wait to watch it. So here's Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strawther in at the 2. Brunson against Hero. Jaquez sets a screen for Hero. Pulls up on the wing, and the shot falls short this time. And the Knicks with possession. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins, and looking for number 8 tonight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
The kick out to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, look at Ben with that kind of shooting range, and it's good to see him shooting the ball with confidence from deep.
Shoots. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Ortiz, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Hero finds Adebayo. Back to Hero. That 3 off the mark.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Lets it go from the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Ortiz has got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Eric. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Brunson has it in the corner. There's Brunson from deep.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
On the floor for Miami, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Jonas is out there with Hero. And it's Strawther in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jonas. Goes up on the top of the key. Ortiz grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Jonas. Adebayo with the screen on Brunson. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make her.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. The 2 forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ortiz in at the point. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Shot's good by Hero.
Well, he typically gets about 20 a night, so this is a big-time performance by Tyler Herro.
Robinson finds Bridges. Here's Ortiz, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Friday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those two face off.
Well, Tyler Herro has really blossomed nicely into his game. The combination of shooting and playmaking, it's a reason this is a former Sixth Man of the Year.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Strother's got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Stolen by Herro. Pass to Hawkins. Where the bounce pass. Now Herro. Off target from three-point range. Here's Ortiz. And again, New York with the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
He had a nice open look right there. He's got 11.
Well, certainly Tyler Herro is never going to be accused of being selfish. If you get yourself open, he is going to find you.
Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he capped that one off with a little something extra, switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hang time there. Great play. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Kevin, back over to you.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Pass to Adebayo. Herro from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Herro's got 20.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Hawkins sets a screen for Herro. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. Fires the 3. Ortiz gets the bucket. Ortiz has got 37.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game. And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.